live. Um, if you're here, let me know. Hashtag live. If you're catching a replay, hashtag replay. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Edda. Good morning, KP. Give me a thumbs up or give me a yes if you can hear me. Thanks for the 5 likes. Give me a yes. Give me a thumbs up if y'all hear me. I'm using my AirPods, so I'm hoping y'all can hear me. And I'm on my phone, so I can't really test to see if it's working. Good morning, Robin. Robin. Oh, good. Thank you so much, KP. All right, so on with the live. So, Bag Babes, y'all, I told you 2024 is going to be a roller coaster, literally a roller coaster. Good morning, Tammy. It's we have our good weeks, and then we have our bad weeks. We had a good week, and now we're in the middle of a bad week, right? So mom's not doing well. Good morning, Gwen. Good morning, Stephanie. So and I'm just embracing and grasping what I call God wings. Some people call it glimmers. People call it blessings. Some people call it, um, you know, God's ways of answer. I'm looking at God's like blessings to help me get through all this. Right. Good morning, Susan. It's about to be shift change here, so it's gonna be a really short live. But I just wanted to come in and let you guys know I'm here. I know when I don't show up at 7 o'clock, some of you guys are like, "Where are you, Rochelle?" So y'all see me like twice on live when I'm super sick. So just to showcase to you like a little bit behind the scenes. Good morning, Annette. So I wanted to give you some tips on things. As you back babes know, I'm a nurse. Good morning, Angela. But it's very humbling when you're on the receiving end, right? When I'm on the other end. And so, I mentioned, mom, since last year, up and down, up and down. And so we're back in the hospital, and this is like I said, this is God's way of like maybe this was her way too. My mom's very like strong and stubborn. So you back babes know I was on vacation in LA, Universal Studios to be specific. And when I literally landed, my dad calls me saying like, "Hey, um, I'm not too like I don't know. I'm worried about your mom. I don't think she's doing well." I was like, "What do you mean, Dad?" So because I FaceTimed her the whole time I was over there. So I dropped off my baggage, took a shower, and then went there with my brother. I brought my son, and she was like a little different. She was a little confused. She was a little weak, but we managed to get her up, get her something to eat. Hi, Ellen. Good morning. And help her to the restroom and then back to bed. Well, like 4 a.m., my dad's like, something's wrong. So I was like, Dad, just call 911. So we've been in the hospital since 4 a.m. Ooh, shucks, what is that? Friday morning. And again, another God blessing. Usually I work every Friday, but because it's spring break, I was off yesterday. So um, just things just work out that way, right? And so I've been here with mom, um, and just prayers. This time she's sick. I'm a little worried, but I'm using this space to help me get through this stuff. So I wanted to give you guys like some tips, right? Hi, Heather, on the end. So one thing, if you're ever on the receiving end and you're in the hospital, always be kind to staff. I'm not just saying that because I'm a nurse, but it's always good to be kind, right? Um, your kindness is always rewarded with kindness, right? So be kind. Say thank you. You never know how many times as nurses or as staff we don't even hear a thank you. And thank you does go a long way. Hey, Callie. Callie, mom's ammonia is 101. Ryan, I'll see you later. Text me or I'll call you later. Okay, Callie. Number two, on the receiving end, tip is ask questions. Ask as many questions as you need in order for you to understand. The staff are here to care for your family members or yourself, and you want to make sure you're understanding what we call the care plan. Okay, so never be afraid to ask questions. Buenos dias, Rosalba, from Illinois. Next, if you are visiting someone or if you are on the way to the hospital, always like text or ask the person, for instance, me, "Hey, is there anything that you need?" I know we heard that a lot yesterday. So it's always great to offer. Like right now, I could use a toothbrush because I totally forgot to. Like, I prepared to sleep here last night, but I could really use toothbrush and toothpaste right now. And I know I couldn't ask the staff, but it's very generic brand. Let's just say that. And their toothbrush is like, is it really a toothbrush? But and then I could also use a cup of coffee. Hint, hint, y'all. Just kidding. Number four tip: if you have time and if you're coming here and you're bringing a loved one something, like bring something extra for the staff. I know as nurse we always love all things. Um, yeah, I do have a PO box. I'll put it in. I'll pin it in the or just reach out to me, Heather. I'll pin it in the comments down below after this chat. And thank you for that. I was saying, bring stuff for the staff. The staff are always welcome for everything. I know us nurses or us staff, like, and it's make sure it's like, good morning, Carmen. Um, Cheryl will, again, no pressure, but again, with the whole kindness thing. Another tip, if you're on the receiving end and when you find yourself in the hospital as a family member or within the house or yourself, and this one's very important. One, two, three, four, five. Number five is designate one person to be the spokesperson for the family. You don't know how many times like staff um, tell someone and then mom or brother comes along and things have to repeat it. Things get lost. Basically, things get lost in translation. Also, when the doctor does come, you want that person present so that that spokesperson can like share the information with the family. So, in my case, it's either me or my brother, whoever's in the area, or with mom as spokesperson. My brother and I have the understanding that if the doctor does come in or staff needs to talk to family, like to call each other or put us on speaker so that we're all on the same page. But yeah, designate one person to be the spokesperson for the family. Filipino families, we do it big, okay? Whenever we do all things big, but especially we rally around family. We're big on family, so we had a lot of family here yesterday, and so I was going and explaining things to everyone and trying to teach them what's going on with her body and why she's doing this, right? Um, yes, I have my notebook. Thank you. And then the last thing to my last tip for me or someone who's here is not to be afraid to ask for help. Um, and like sometimes that's a lot for some people to ask for help. Like, oh, I want a coffee. I'm like, I'm not gonna bug my cousin who's driving all the way from Sacramento to get me a coffee. But like people want to help, and sometimes people need to be told what to do to help you. And that's what family do, right? We want to help each other, and we want to help you the best way that is helpful. So if it's door dashing food to my dad, if it's bringing me coffee, bringing me a toothbrush and toothpaste, just kidding, um, that's helpful. I normally, I'm always blessed and thankful for y'all prayers, but we could really use some today or just for this visit. I'm always hopeful and positive, and I'm still trying to be that strong person. But this is it's all up to him. And so I'm just grasping onto these, like I said, godly moments where timing just like worked out. So thanks, Bad Babes, for tuning in. Some of you guys, I did connect with you for about the mystery steals. Some of them have shipped. I do have to wrap up a few. If you grabbed a steal last week or on the first or last Saturday, connect with me. There's three people who have no, two people who, no, three people I have to connect with still. Um, Nancy, Lisa, and Patricia, if you're listening, look out for a message from me. The rest of you guys, I've either communicated and shipment is out. Thank you guys. And then, oh, I'm gonna wrap up the fundraiser. I'm actually gonna submit that order today. So thank you again. We got 125 pouches. We're super excited. And Susan, who's on the live, she shared with me via text that she connected with Chick-fil-A. That is the closest Chick-fil-A to the Ask Foundation. and they are going to like add some pouches to was it some treats? Like maybe it's a gift certificate or like a coupon for a treat for the kids or to put in the pouches. So that's very exciting. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Like who doesn't like Chick-fil-A, right? And hopefully, if you don't know what Chick-fil-A is, like I know we recently discovered Chick-fil-A in the past few years here in California. Um, they got some good stuff, yeah. So Bag Babes, stay blessed. Thank you so much for your thoughts and prayers. Um, and I love you all and I feel loved. So if my energy is up and down, you know why. Like I said, we have our bad weeks and we have our good weeks. And times like this, just know, like I tell people, just this is a time to like never take someone or something for granted. It's crazy how the night, like I'm so grateful that like my brother and I and my son went to go see my mom. Like the evening we landed. Like cause like is that would have been the last time or could be the last time that I was able to speak with her, and she was very funny, like her typical like snarky self, and she was joking with me um and with my son. So like I'm glad I had that moment because like let's just say she's not talking, so um I'm just hoping she pulls through. She's a tough cookie, so uh, she told us like she wants to fight. Like okay, so like my brother said, we'll fight as a family. So you guys are more than welcome to fight with us. So love y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a beautiful, blessed week. Um, hug your loved ones a little extra this week just for me. And oh gosh, I told myself I wasn't gonna cry, but this is it, right? You guys know I carry my emotions on my sleeve, but only who know he knows, and we'll get through this. And if anything, as always, it's a learning lesson. Um, it's bring us family together. So my mom knows she's loved, and I'm very, 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 very. Where's my tissue? Hello, I should have known. I am very, very proud that I'm able to like personally care for her as a nurse here. Um, a lot of the nurses and the care team are like, oh, you don't have to do this. Like, if this was my mom, I wouldn't want to do this. And I'm saying, no, because this is my mom, I want to do this. I'm like, she spent like, and she invested in me and my siblings, like, to get to school, to, get my master's in nursing, like, I'm like, I'm going to utilize the skills that she invested in to care for her. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So I want to continue to make her proud, and that's my way of like getting through this. So, um, I'm happy to be here by her bedside. Like, I want to be here, and I'm I'm uh I'm well equipped. Let's just say that. All right, bag moves. Love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, take care for now.